Hi, I'm Alyssa Bird, owner and creator of Picto Kits, and I'm so excited to be collaborating with the Amazium to bring you this very special custom ZING art kit. And I'm here to walk you through all the steps to create your own. So your kit should have everything you need in it besides a hammer and a pair of scissors, so be sure to grab those before we begin. So the first step is to peel the tape off. You're going to want to hold the piece down and peel the tape back, and as you're doing that, the pieces will hopefully want to pop out and stick to the tape. If you leave the pieces on the tape, then it helps you remember which piece goes into what shape. Now the fun begins with the Picto process of combining the fabric into the wood. So choose a color that you like and decide which shape you want it to go into. You might want to look through the front, and then we're going to place it face down onto the table. And I like to place the fabric close to the edge so you save the fabric. And we're going to do this piece. So it's like putting together a puzzle with fabric. So you know what piece goes in where, you can see the direction that it goes. And then you place it on top until you can feel that it fits in that shape. And you push it in, and then if you want to, take the hammer to tap it in the rest of the way. Then, once you get the piece in, if you like the way that looks from the front, lay it down again, and take your scissors and just cut the fabric right off the back. Now it doesn't have to be perfect, because this is the back. You just don't want the fabric to flop over into the other shapes next to it. So your kit comes with a variety of different textiles, and next I want to try it with this one, which is kind of thin and slippery, so we might need to try 2 layers on it. So I want to put it in this piece, and since this is a pattern on it, might want to flip it over and see like where I want that pattern to be placed on there. And if I like that, then I just keep my hand there, flip it over, lay it down flat, and then try to keep it in the same place. And then I'm gonna find another, let's just try this yellow behind it to add an extra layer. And then that's this piece. So feel where that goes. You can feel that the top of the point is right there. And then you can try to push it in pretty good. Make sure that's in the right spot, and then I can use the hammer to push it in the rest of the way. If you like the way that looks, just cut it off the back again. When you cut 2 layers, grab them both together, and then you can cut them both at the same time. So sometimes adding a second layer will help if the piece is too thin and slippery, because if it's too thin, it'll just pop right through the front, and we don't want that to happen. Okay, so we're gonna try a different layering technique with a lace. So this is see-through. You can see all the little holes in it, so if you place a fun, brighter color behind it, you can get a nice different texture. So we're gonna try this, maybe this darker, ooh, we got some green and purple over here. So about 3 colors together. And then let's see where I want that. That looks kind of cool, so we'll flip that over. You always want to make sure you lay the piece flat on the table. Never try to push the piece in while holding it in your hands, because there's a chance you could break it, and that would be really bad. So now that it's down on the table, you can feel where that piece is again. So kind of put the corner in, feel where that shape is, and then it's best when you kind of can get it to evenly go in together. Then you know all the corners are in place, and then you can take your hammer, tap it in the rest of the way. Ooh, look how cool that looks. So here's another tip. If you forget what direction the shape goes, like this triangle is almost even, but it's not, you can place the piece down like that, and then just move it forward and then back like that, so you know exactly what direction it goes in, so it'll be easier to place. And then take your fabric, lay it over the top, and then you'll know exactly how to place it down in there. So now that I've got a few pieces in there, I don't think I like the orange piece there, but the great thing about this is you can't mess it up. So if you don't like that, you just pop it out. We're gonna try a different one. I think I'm gonna try this blue and see what the blue looks like there instead. So put the piece back. Oh yeah, I think I like that blue better. Now for the grand reveal. Look how fun it is. Your design is going to be attached to the back frame, and you can either leave this natural wood color, or if you want to make your design really pop, then you can paint it a fun color before you attach it together. I decided to paint the back orange to make the ZING really pop, and just wanted to show you don't have to paint it perfect as long as the outside is fully covered, and then because that's the only part you're going to see. So now that that's done, all we're gonna do is hammer the nails in the corners, and then it's complete. Get the nails out of their packet, and we're gonna place the art right in the center. Kind of eyeball it, and then hold it down really tight with your hand, and take a nail and just pop it right in that pilot hole. Kind of press it down to feel it secure, and then take your hammer and go to town. There it is. Congrats, you did it. Awesome job. Thanks so much for creating with us. When you share it on social media, tag Picto Kits and the Amazium.